Hello guys, it's Matt from FIFA Submission here, bringing you the 10th episode of my West Bromwich Albion career mode. So, I don't know what happened at the start there. Apparently the controller was disconnected, so, yeah, whatever. We're going right into a game against Portsmouth in the FA Cup. So, you can see the lineup we're playing, at least, Long and S-Fine up front, and later in the video you will see some very, very strange stuff happening, like in transfer-wise. Anyways, so and just watching some of these clips, I believe I was actually just getting something to eat right then. But anyways, so yeah, we start the game off in the 5th minute with a corner. Unfortunately, it doesn't get anywhere. I hoped it would have, but you can see as fine. He's 6 foot tall. He does get to a lot of headers. Sorry, he does get to a lot of headers. Sorry about that. It's just by a guy called Max Plays FIFA. I enjoyed watching his YouTube videos. Anyways, just as I was saying, S-Fine, goodness, look at this, just jumping in front of the defender and leaping to score that goal. What a great header. Like, he's a great shooter with his shot power. Like, it's amazing, and like his long shots are just unbelievable. Anyways, in the nothing else happens in the first half, so yeah, nothing really to commentate about except they get on this chance right here, and I didn't really want them to score in the 45th minute because you know how FIFA is. You have a lot more chance of scoring the 45th minute. Anyways, maybe if the ref hadn't blown his whistle, maybe you would have gotten on a chance, but it didn't happen. It happened. The whistle blew, so whatever. So, yeah, we jump right in. Malumbu passing it, doing some nice passing plays. Then it falls to Dorans, who passes to Long, and then Long's shot actually gets blocked, but it's fine because it falls right to Dorans, who just smashes it with basically an open net apart from the keeper. So yeah, we're up 2-0, which is a pretty nice lead. And then this happens. I don't know. I guess the ball bounced and I wasn't expecting the bounce, and Kanabiak gets a red card, which really sucks. I've been noticing I'm getting like a few red cards in this series, and I apologize for that, but honestly, I didn't mean to do it. So right off there, we go and take off a few guys like Shane Long. We bring on Odom. We don't take off Long. We just compare him with S-Fine, actually. I don't know what I was doing. I was just looking at their stats, I guess. I don't know, but we take off S-Fine for Lukaku. And yeah, that's all we do right now. So, yeah, quick clip of S-Fine, I guess. So then, they do actually get burned back with Compton. I slid in, but it wasn't enough, and yeah, My Hill doesn't really stand a chance against that. We might get a new keeper, I'm not sure. Depends on our budget, but, yeah. So they get a corner off in the 90th minute, and I was a little bit worried about this. Their goalkeeper was up and everything, the pressure was on, but they missed the header. Oh, it sucks for them. So I just booted out, hoping the game will end, or maybe I can even like get on a chance. And the goalkeeper their goalkeeper kicks it away, and that's how the game ended. So 2-1 is the final score. Pretty good victory, I guess. I was pretty happy with that. It is the FA Cup, so yeah, a win is great. So then we obviously get the email from the assistant manager saying how Kanabiak is suspended, and we, as you know, in the last episode, we counter-offered a lot of people saying no, we want 11.5. So we're gonna basically continue doing that in this episode. So yeah, we counter-offer Bordeaux for 11 million, which is a little bit less than 11.5, but it sort of varies, I guess. And so then Catania comes in with 5.5 million, and that's just way too low for me, so I say 11.5. Like I said, it varies. So and then next up, we get an offer back from Toulouse saying they don't want Long anymore because he's too expensive. And then Sao Paulo comes back saying Willian Jose is available at 2.9 million. So we go and offer. I think about offering 2.9. I do in the end. I was really considering 2.8, but I just wanted to get the deal done with. After all, he does become somewhere around like an 85 or something, which is great. So we will be using him. And look, so Hoffenheim come back with an 8.5 deal. I say 10.5. Counter offering again, which is a lot lower than 11. Well, not a lot, but it is lower. And so, yeah, so Vercelli accept Gabriel's bid, which you guys would have seen in the last episode. So now we just need to configure his wages. So we give him about 1,000, but we give him squad rotation player. And he hopefully will accept it, and you'll see he does, which is great. New signing for us. Yeah, so we'd end up submitting that offer. So we end up signing Gabriel, who becomes like an 85. We probably will be sending him out on loan. So FC 20, something like that, comes back and says 9.5 is the highest we're going. We were going to originally counter offer for 10, but we decided, I decided that maybe 9.5 is actually pretty good. So there it is. Biggest moment of this episode, if it wasn't winning against Portsmouth. Bye-bye Shane Long. Now, we really need Willian Jose to start improving quickly. Otherwise, we're going to have a huge gap, because I honestly do not like using Lukaku. He's just too slow for me, and he just doesn't have the greatest attack positioning, and he's never in the right place at the right time. And so, I know he has 90 strength and everything, but other than Ultimate Team, he's not the best player. Anyways, we put on 2.4 for Prince Desir Guano. And, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Catania says they don't want Long anymore. And so we get Willian Jose, which is great. So now we just need to do his contract details. So we go for about 11,000, and we say squad rotation player because, actually, no, I believe we go for crucial first team player because we really need him for the gap. We need to fill the gap, basically, of Shane Long, because it's going to be a pretty hard gap to fill, because honestly Shane Long was a great player. So Sheffield Wednesday want to basically purchase Scott Allen for the season, and I don't mind loaning him out. We don't use him, so what's the point of keeping him for that season? So, and he will improve anyways, which is great. So then we get another offer for Shane Long by Bordeaux, trying to beat FC 20 or 20 or whatever it's called to the deal. But as you can see, Scott Allen has gone out on loan now, and so we signed Gabriel. You saw us configuring his wages. So we end up signing Gabriel, and Shane Long, you can say goodbye to him. He's no longer in the club. And to be honest, I was feeling a little bit nervous about this because he was a great player, and he goes to 78 overall apparently. So maybe we could have got a little bit more out of him in a year's time or something, but yeah. Anyways, we're coming to the end of this episode. Please leave it a like if you haven't already. As you can see, we have a manager offer from Cameroon. So please leave it a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment for any future suggestions. Other than that, goodbye.